is aiming for impact. Aiming for impact. How am I impacting the world around me? How am I impacting my own heart? Understanding that no amount of money can fill the void of purpose. No amount of money can fill a void of purpose. No amount of money can fill the void of purpose. Holy snikes, if my whole life is built around trying to get more money or building financial security and all these kind of things, it's good. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but understand, if you're not doing that for a purpose, you could build the biggest, most successful business empire in the whole world and get there at the end of your life, 67 years old, you got billions of dollars, and you're going, what am I doing? Why did I do that? Because in my heart, I'm not happy. Story after story after story of very successful people achieving great things. They're really good at focusing the mind, and asking questions, setting goals, and achieving them, but they get there and they don't have any satisfaction. They get all this little, hey, I built this business, great, I'm gonna go do another one, great. But you know what? It's not penetrating deep. It's not soul level satisfaction, not happy in the heart. So remembering always, no amount of money can fill the void of purpose. We need to focus and shift to the idea of the spiritual priority or the spiritual journey of life, learning to navigate, listen, and hear, and understand that we all have a purpose. And in fact, we share a purpose, a primal purpose is what I call it. The primal purpose is that we're each born to help make the world a better place. Happy people make the world a better place. You are born to help to make the world a better place. You're born to help to make the world a better place. You're born to help make the world a better place. I'm born to help make the world a better place just by being me. Can you tell yourself that? You are a gift to humanity. Who you are, what you bring into the world, your talent, your skill, your presence is powerful. Are you present in this moment? You were born to make the world a better place just by being who you were born to be. It's worth spending some time with that, developing that, enjoying that. And then understanding that we need to connect and contribute to find satisfaction. We're not in that bubble. Find the tribe, connect, have that place where we can be intimate. We can open up and say, into me, see where I'm at, see who I am. Can you appreciate and value me? We need to connect and we need to contribute. We connect and we contribute, we're going to be satisfied. We're going to find that satisfaction. Not really find it, we're going to facilitate the satisfaction. By connecting and contributing, we're really building satisfaction. So we ask the right questions, involve the right people, we make the right decisions, we aim, we align our heart with our mind, and we begin to move in that direction. Life's a path of action. We always got to pull the trigger. There's a choice in every second, is this helpful or harmful? All of these tools, who, what, when, where, how, am I looking at it from the macro, from the micro? Is it more of an internal issue or an external issue? Is it positive or negative? How am I looking and relating to this thing? Kind of orienting ourselves in the six sides of perspective so that we can get our feet grounded right now. Right here, right now, can we get grounded in gratitude and appreciation for the experience of life, for our heartbeat, for being alive. Everything in life brought each and every one of us to this moment right now, really to share this moment right now. And it's an honor to share it with you. I think that what we're really all after, I love the guys in the scene, they got the snorkels on and the masks, and we want to be happy, live long and prosper. We want to be happy through the end of life, through the whole season of life. Have we lived our life with purpose? Have we lived our life to have an impact? That's what we're after. That's what's going to matter. So keeping that in mind, I want to go ahead and just open up for just a second. If you guys have any questions, any thoughts, any perspectives, anything that came up for you, please share.
Hey, Luke, I've got a question for you. I have a few, but I'll go with one for right now. You said a ton of really good things. Wrote them down. I just sort of pulling one out. When you're talking about life being a path of action, I like the binary way of looking at things. Particularly the question, is it helpful or harmful? Thinking of attitude. Is the attitude I have toward the situation helpful or harmful? That's one of many things you said. My question for you is, do you have any tips for retaining? Because the way my brain works, this is great. And probably if I'm lucky, the next time I have a situation, I'll implement it. The next time, probably not. Third time, it's probably gone. Do you have any tips for hearing this great stuff and then being able to keep it in your mind and use it regularly in your life?
So the question was, if you get something and think, wow, this is a great tool or principle, I want to apply it. How do I apply it more often, right? Or retention. The question is, how about, retaining this information? And I think that the answer, at least in my experience, has been repetition or coming back to it. I like to say, don't underestimate the power of a sticky note. So, I've got sticky notes on my computer, on my wall, on my desk, in my car. If there's something that spoke to you, or you feel like that's a good concept or this principle that I can apply over and over, write it down and keep it in front of you long enough that it becomes integrated into your mindset. And so, if it is simple as, getting binary, really breaking it down to binary, helpful and harmful, writing that down and sticking it, is this helpful or harmful? And just have that a couple of different places where you see it throughout the day. And then once we begin, we train the brain, neuroplasticity, right? We can reshape our mindset. We can master our mindset by implanting in our mental structure the right questions. I have one on my desk that says, what am I doing now? What's the next step? Because I tend to get a little bit, jumping around. But yeah, I would say keeping it in front of you and repeating it to yourself. If there's something, a concept that you like, I like to do, I call it the magic of mantra, but kind of repeating to myself things when I'm in the shower in the morning. Where's my awareness, or what's real right now? Just taking time throughout the day to pause, take a deep breath, and repeat to yourself whatever concept or principle seems most pertinent or powerful in your life at that moment. That would be my best suggestion. So much out there, right, that we can do to improve our own quality of life. In any given moment, we have that choice. And I think a lot of times we get overwhelmed by the options. Sometimes it feels like there's just too many options, I don't know what to do. And then at other times it's this feeling of I don't have any power, or all of these things are out of my control. I can't control this. I can't control other people's behavior. I can't control my boss. I can't control the weather. I can't control my car. Sometimes I can't even control my own body. Sometimes I'm hurting and I can't really control that. But within all of the things that we have no sense of being out of control, always that's an external thing. So this is where the sixth side of the purpose, if you start to feel out of control, we're orienting externally. If we draw that attention back internally, what do I have control over? I have control over my breath. Powerful, right? I like to teach people that breath control is the most basic building block of self-control. When we learn to control our breathing, we learn to control our heart rate and our emotional state of mind. This is just science, right? So I talk about just taking one deep breath, but it's amazing how just taking one deep breath, or maybe 3 deep breaths, resets the mind. You kind of come back into the present of the body. I do have a choice. And just a couple of deep breaths, and I can relax and let down my shoulders. And okay, I can accept this is the circumstance, accept the things that I don't have control over, and really assert my intention or my choice to take control of the things I can take control over. I can control my attitude. I can choose to look at it from a bigger picture. I can choose to focus on just one little detail. I can choose to relate to things positively instead of negatively. I can choose a lot of different things. I can choose to focus on what's going on internally as opposed to externally. And these are things, just tools, stuff that we can use a lot. And